Apple has this uncanny knack for dropping jaws when you least expect it. Right on the heels of that star-studded September iPhone reveal, whispers are swirling that the real showstopper is just around the corner. That's right. The October 2025 Apple event is gearing up to steal the spotlight, and if the insider scoops hold water, it might just redefine the year's tech landscape. What are your wildest guesses for the big reveals? Hit the comments and let's speculate together. Picture this. A stage bathed in that signature Apple glow. Tim Cook stepping up with a sly grin, ready to unveil innovations that don't just tweak the status quo, they shatter it. These October gatherings aren't your run-of-the-mill pressers. They're rare gems, skip more often than not, but when they happen, they birth legends. Remember the Retina display debuting on the MacBook Pro, turning blurry screens into crystalline canvases? Or the iPad Pro's radical overhaul that blurred the line between tablet and powerhouse? Heck, even the AirPods' world-changing wireless magic first echoed in an October haul. These weren't mere refreshes. They were seismic shifts that echoed for years. Fast forward to now and the stakes feel sky high. With September's iPhone 17 dazzle and watch upgrades already in the rearview, October 2025 promises to lock in Apple's throne in pro-grade computing and seamless connectivity. We're talking the dawn of the M5 silicon era, turbocharging MacBook Pros and iPad Pros with game-changing speed. Toss in potential smart home expansions, a fresh peek at AirTags, an Apple TV glow-up, and maybe even a tantalizing Vision Pro evolution, and you got a lineup that could eclipse the fall frenzy. Hang tight as we unpack it all. The rhythm behind these elusive October beats, the marquee unveils that have us buzzing, and the grand vision tying it into Apple's unstoppable march forward. By the curtain call, you'll get why this understated affair might outshine the September spectacle. Apple's launch cadence is like a well-rehearsed symphony, each movement hitting notes that fans can hum in their sleep. June's WWDC Symphony spotlights the software symphony, weaving code into magic. September's the blockbuster bash for iPhones and watches, reeling in the masses with sheer allure and sky-high sales. Spring keeps things breezy. Think affordable iPads, starter Macs, or nifty add-ons to tide us over. But October? That's the road griff, the unpredictable solo that either skips the setlist or delivers a thunderclap. When it strikes, it's laser focused on the heavy hitters. Pro Macs, beefed-up iPads, and elite gear for creators and coders among us. The genius here is timing, pure holiday fuel strategy. Dropping these beasts in October plants them squarely in stores as Black Friday beckons, catching pros, students, and savvy gift hunters in full upgrade mode. History is littered with October triumphs that reshaped Apple's legacy. In this round, it lands like a perfectly timed plot twist. Fresh off September's consumer fireworks, Apple craves a pro-cred boost, proving once more it's the undisputed maestro of raw power and silky integration. This event, it's the crescendo they've been building toward. Cue the headlines, and the undisputed headliner is the M5 chip, a silicon saga that's equal parts evolution and revolution. Since ditching Intel back in 2020, Apple's been sprinting ahead like a force of nature. The M1 flipped the script on performance per watt. M2 and M3 piled on the polish. M4 still warming seats. And boom, here comes M5, not as a gentle nudge, but a full throttle vault. Leaks painted as an architectural powerhouse, mirroring the A19's blueprint from the iPhone 17 Pro. Sleeker efficiency cores for marathon battery runs, a revamped GPU devouring 3D renders and immersive games like candy, and a beefed-up neural engine fueling AI wizardry from smart edits to on-the-fly creativity. This isn't chip making. It's ecosystem engineering. Apple Intelligence, their AI heartbeat, thrives on that neural pulse, turning everyday tasks into intuitive dreams. While rivals like Intel and Qualcomm scramble, Apple's ace is at closed-loop mastery. Silicon, software, hardware, all dancing in perfect sync. The M5 isn't tomorrow's tech. It's the spark igniting Apple's wildest ambitions. First in line to flex that M5 muscle, the 14 and 16-inch MacBook Pros, reborn as untouchable workhorses. Imagine M5, M5 Pro, and M5 Max trims tailored for grinders, video wizards slicing footage, devs debugging empires, 3D sculptors breathing life into visions. The Max's GPU rumors alone could rewrite laptop lore, squeezing pro-level grunt from sips of power that leave competitors gasping. all while running cooler than a winter breeze with fans hushed to silence. No sweeping redesign this go-round. The notch stays, the chassis endures, saving the OLED drama for 2020's XS Encore. But peel back the shell, it's a beast unleashed. Code compiles and blinks. 8K timelines flow like water. Complex scenes render at warp speed. For the daily warriors, though, it's the liberation that lingers. Battery stretches teasing 30 hours, turning cross-country hauls into charger-free epics. This isn't brute force. It's the poetry of possibility. A laptop that doesn't just keep up, it sets the pace. Shifting gears to the iPad Pro, where tablet dreams graduate to workstation reality. We already savored those OLED glow-ups earlier this year, a feast of the eyes that turned sketches into masterpieces. Now M5 infusion cranks the soul. Photo suites hum smoother. 3D world spins silkier. Illustrations leap with lifelike precision. For the dreamers, artists lost in strokes, devs prototyping futures, designers iterating infinities. This will be the pivot point, ditching the laptop for a slate that shoulders it all. And here's the whisper that has us leaning in. Twin front cams, one portrait-tuned, the other landscape loyal, banishing those wonky video call angles forever. FaceTime flows fluid. Zoom feels instinctive. Orientation be damned. It's no small fix. It's a versatility upgrade that crowns the iPad Pro not just mighty, but utterly adaptable. A chameleon in a world of squares. Venturing beyond the screens, Apple's inching deeper into smart home territory, where HomeKit threads, HomePod Minis hum, and Apple TV stream like silk. They've lagged the Google Amazon sprint, but October might flip the script. Buzz hints at a HomePod Mini Redux. Punchier chip for snappier smarts, Apple Intelligence woven tighter for voice commands that read your mind, and hues to match any vibe. As the gateway gadget for countless homes, this tweak could fling open doors to the faithful. Words also swirling on fresh entrance, a sleek video doorbell eyeing Ring's crown, savvy sensors guarding peace and parsing power use, plus an Apple TV facelift juicing streams and summoning arcade's full fury into a gaming haven. Nail this, and it's ecosystem alchemy. Not hawking gadgets, but crafting a premium web where your home anticipates, adapts, and elevates, all in Apple's effortless orbit. Don't sleep on the pint-sized powerhouse. AirTags 2, proving tiny tweaks topple giants. The originals? Smashing successes, but battery blues and tracking hiccups nagged. These successors have simmered in secrecy, prime for prime time, and October 2025 smells like destiny. Amped ultra-wideband for pinpoint hunts. Find my Fusion that's foolproof and cells that outlast epics. It's the unsung hero upgrade we crave. Envision it. Keys vanish in the void, bags adrift in airports. Even furry runaways rounded up sand sweat. No razzle-dazzle, just rock-solid relief that sticks. Then the Horizon teaser. Vision Pro, Apple's audacious leap into spatial realms. As thrilling as is treacherous, it birthed a new computing paradigm, but sticker shock and app sparsity clipped its wings. Enter the sequel Tease, laced with M5 whispers. Slimmer profile for all-day wear, endurance that defies tethers, perhaps a price tag that invites the masses. Even sans immediate shelves, this spotlight could rally devs and dazzle backers, whispering that Vision Pro's no fleeting fad. It's the bedrock of tomorrow's realities. Vintage Apple. So entry today, harvest empires anon. Why now, you ask, when spring sun beckons? Holidays, darling, the golden window when wish lists swell and wallets loosen. Parading M5 beasts, iPads, and sundry's pre-festive frenzy secures Apple's premium perch amid the upgrade avalanche. It's a playbook etched in triumphs past, and repetition breeds mastery. These October acts run lean, 30, 45 minutes of distilled dynamite, but the hardware howls louder than any fanfare. No need for spectacle. The specs steal the show. Zoom out, and this tapestry transcends 10. It's Apple's ecosystem etched in motion, a narrative where every thread, from MacBook mastery to HomePod harmony, interlaces into unbreakable synergy. The M5 secures silicon supremacy, the iPad Pro upgrade elevates creative frontiers, and the ripples? They fortify a fortress where devices don't just connect. They conspire, anticipating your every move in a ballet of brilliance. In this web, Apple's not chasing trends. It's authoring the future, one seamless sync at a time. Whether you're eyeing that Pro pivot or just dreaming of smarter days, these drops demand your radar. Could they be the spark your setup's been starving for? With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.